I'm Bill Knight, the branch manager of Whiteford, Maryland store of Atlantic Tractor. We're going over strapping in the securement of cargo on trucks today. We got 3 different scenarios we're going over. We're going to start here first with a lawn and garden unit and a proper way to strap it down for truck for movement from store to customer delivery. Starting on the front here, we have a strapping system here. All your straps are numbered on the top here as being 800 up to 1,000 to 3,000 pound per strap. These are the bigger straps for 2,500 and up. The way we'll strap this unit down is we'll go ahead and strap from the front and from the back, pulling in both directions, front and back of the unit. That stays away from a strap across the middle like shown right here. If you do this strap here and that strap on the back, that's enough strapping for that unit on here. That's like a 500 to 800 pound mower, and both those straps will equal more than a half of the weight of the unit. Some of the employees now in Atlantic Tractor use one strap across the middle, which is still fine because it's still strapped enough for the weight, 50% of the weight. The only thing you got to watch here is going across these decals. You might want to put a piece of styrofoam or rubber on the inside to support that if you decide not to go with the front and rear. That's your lawn and garden unit. Now this will be the same on a trailer or on a truck. All the straps are all the same rating on the top here where you get it, and you'll know which ones to use. Okay, this unit here is a skid steer trailer. Most of the stores have a 2-axle skid steer trailer, about a 14,000 pound axle on here. This is enough for holding a 1,000 pound compact tractor on. If you put attachments on, that'll actually add on to the weight, and you need to have them strapped on properly. Starting on this end of the unit, we consider this an attachment, the bucket. Even though it's latched on and locked onto the customer, for DOT regulations, this needs to be strapped onto the trailer also to prevent any kind of movement on the front. Now what happens here is I've taken the straps and gone through the frame of the tractor where weights go, and it's pulled down front to back in a triangle position. The straps are here and latch underneath this handle. That way you don't have any kind of loose straps that are flying on the road as you're going down. These need to be locked down or duct taped down to make sure they don't come loose. So now I've got the attachment, and I've got the front of the tractor pulled in this direction towards the back. I'm going to go to the back side here. And another configuration, if you're into using chains, this is a style chain setup right here in a V pattern, pulling 3/8 chain to one side of the trailer on each side with your automatic latches here. This is the only style chain tightener that's legal now on DOT regulations. The old handle ones where you flip down, they're not legal anymore, so you need to really get rid of all those. So what you've got is you got half the weight, or over half or 3/4 of the weight pulled in both directions, so the tractor can't move in either front or back when the truck's going down the road. Also, when you put that on, you do put the emergency brake on that's supplied on the tractor, and make sure the hood is strapped down or maybe duct taped on, especially if you put the tractor on the other direction. Right now it's going down the road with the hood down, and your hood won't fly up. Okay, right now we have a 30G mini excavator hooked onto this truck right here. If you have a low boy trailer, you'll use the same hookup as you use on the low boy trailer. On this triaxle or truck here, you've got 2 chains on the back holding the blade down and also pulling in opposite directions to pull the weight of the mini excavator back. All the manufacturers of heavier equipment have the automatic hooks so that you can actually throw a chain through there or have your chain tightener go through into the hook. This will be the front and the back. This right here, hooked onto the main frame of a mini excavator, is considered a hookup and a dead hook. So you don't have to worry about having to strap across this blade at all. Moving ahead, you'll see right here, they'll put a blue decal on each side, this one and this one. That shows a chain point that's made for a DOT chain or a binder to pull the unit down. So we're pulling 50% of the weight this way, 50% of the weight that way. So we have it secured on the truck itself. Also, the emergency brake of the unit's on. So going through the back, let's follow the mini excavator up and over. We have the boom up over the top, and we have the bucket hooked onto the boom itself, which is considered legal on this one here. And then through the boom part, we also have a set of 3,300 pound strap pulling down on the boom. This keeps the boom from, if for some reason the hydraulics let off on it, it'll want to slide back and forth on the bed of the truck, especially when it's steel on steel. It wants to be like an ice skate on there. So we've got that strapped down so the unit cannot move. On the other backhoes, like the small ones on the compact tractors, there's locks on there. These do not have locks, it's all hydraulic. So you have to have that strapped down onto the unit. Now if you look up front here, we also have the winch where we pulled it up on there. It's still strapped on there. That's not legal to have the boom strapped down onto the bed. In other words, it can back off without notice. So what you want to do is you want to strap it down, and if you want to leave that on, that's fine, but that's not legal. That won't be a legal strap down if you get pulled over by DOT. Another thing we have on here, and we're talking about straps right now, is having a crate on one of these boxes. This box will be 500 pounds. It'll be 5 foot long. All it needs is one strap. You go above 500 pounds, you need 2 straps on it. And also, if it goes in 5 foot increments, every 5 foot, you need to have another strap. So don't be scared to put more straps on than you need. That way the DOT inspectors, you catch you on the road. If you have more than one on there and it's only 1,000 pound, you'd rather be over than under when they pull up beside you. Also, we had a problem here with the one strap we went to put on. This is a broken strap that's been tied in a knot. This needs to go into the dumpster. Before checking all these straps, you want to look for frayed places like this. And if there's a frayed place like that, they also need to go in the dumpster. So that's why this one's pulled off and it's going to be out of service.